Sure. Appreciate you having me on. Excited this week, coming off a bye week, getting back ready to prepare for our opponent again, and we play a really good Southern Miss team here at home at Troy. We're excited about that. I think these are two really good programs that have a lot of great tradition and really good fan bases, and I think these kind of games are good for both programs. You know, we're not in the same conference, obviously, but it gives us a chance to play a really good quality opponent and get ourselves ready to go before we get in conference play. And we're excited and looking forward to the opportunity. It's going to be a big challenge. Southern Miss, obviously, traditionally very good on defense, and this year I don't see any difference there. They are really solid defense. The head coach, Jay Hobson, defensive coordinator kind of guy, and does a great job with getting his players to play fast and physical. And so we'll definitely have a challenge offensively. They got some really good skill guys. A couple wideouts, and a quarterback that's a winner. I remember him from being in high school and from my time there. So I think they'll present us a huge challenge. One of their wideouts, Jalen Adams, also is a big-time returner. So we got to know where he is in the special team side of everything. But, again, I think it's a good match for both, and looking forward to facing off with those guys this weekend.
Coach, thank you so much. Do appreciate that. And a reminder to our members of the media, it is a *1 to get in the queue. Coach, if you wouldn't mind, would you mind to give us a little bit more of a scouting report on Southern Miss?
Yeah, I think you got, offensively, I mentioned I think they're going to get one of their wideouts back, Quez Watkins, who's a really good player. He's from Alabama, as well as Jalen Adams is the other wideout slot guy that's from Alabama. Very familiar with both those guys. We recruited both of them when I was there. I think they're explosive. We're going to have to obviously know where they are every play. I think offensively up front, too, their offensive line plays really, really hard. They, play with an edge, which is typical of a Southern Miss football team, trying to be physical in the run game. Quarterback Jack Abraham, like I mentioned earlier, really solid player, very smart, accurate with football, and a big-time competitor. I think that offensively, they do a lot. They give you a lot of different looks. Buster Faulkner, their new offensive coordinator, know him from a long time ago. He does a great job. So definitely we'll have to be able to recognize and line up right on every play. Defensively, like I mentioned, they're an odd front. They do a great job of creating chaos over there, giving you a lot of different looks on defense. Very aggressive. We played them last year when I was at Auburn as well, so very familiar with the style of play. I think, defensively, their whole deal is to try to give you some tough looks and create some confusion up front in your blocking schemes. And I think we will have to make sure that we do a great job of putting ourselves in the best position by formation to be able to run the football and also pass protect. I think number 41, I don't have his name in front of me. I apologize for that. But number 41 is a really good player. He's been around a while, very active. They're one of their linebackers. And I think they'll present many challenges, and we'll have to be ready to go.
Thank you, Coach. Our next question comes from Whitney Hayworth. Whitney, please go ahead.
Coach, obviously coming off the bye week, what improvements have you seen from your team, and how do you go into this game, not being kind of stagnant and, almost treated like another season opener almost?
Yeah, I think that's a good point. I mean, we've had last week we had great practices. We had 4 really good practices. I thought we emphasized. Obviously, we had 10 penalties total on offense, defense, and then the special teams last week, and spent a lot of time making sure we understood, hey, those pre-snap penalties we can't have to be good football teams, and emphasize that for sure. We've also had to really focus on us, making sure that we clean up the things that we're doing. We had obviously we had some missed assignments here or there, typical of a first game, but at the end of the day, I think our guys are looking forward to playing again. Feels like it's weird to have that bye week the second week, and I think they're excited to prepare and looking forward to Saturday.